and welcome to the DAWG podcast. I think I can go 2 in a row.
Yeah.
This is episode 12, and it's coming out a little bit later than normal just because we've had spring break.
I got a feeling this one's going to be a banger. I don't know about y'all, but I got a good feeling about this one.
Dude, I'm a fucking dead-eye, dude.
All right, okay. Well, no cussing on the podcast.
We're not allowed?
Truman's not.
Okay.
Well, I've already come to terms with I'm not getting a job. So
Truman's going to be living off the government.
Yeah.
Anyways, Caedyn, you went somewhere for spring break.
I did go somewhere. I went to Washington, D.C., and I went. I know, right? D.C. Wow. It's our 8th grade field trip. Let's go.
I didn't go on it.
Best capital in the world.
It's okay, Truman. I didn't either.
It's not. There's so many homeless people there. Anyways,
yeah, it's horrible.
I went there for prison reform. I got to talk to a partner organization that deals with the national. Because what?
Because, as you guys probably don't know, Caedyn has been to prison multiple times. He is a.
Can't even finish the joke. All right. Not funny. Don't joke about that. Anyways, so yeah, the National Reentry for returning citizens is what I helped with. And I stayed at DC for a week with 4 other individuals from my college, and I was one of 2 site leaders to plan this entire event. And Truman looks all ready for this podcast now. He looks like a pilot. And what else? Do you guys have any questions, like what I learned, what I did, stuff about the prison system you'd like to know?
So where all exactly did you go in DC?
Around. No, we went to the monuments. We didn't have time to go to really that many museums. We went to like the southeastern side. And we stayed in an Airbnb in like some place called Tinleytown, which you guys wouldn't know of, but
Tinleytown.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wait, so did you not
go ahead?
Did you go to the Smithsonian?
No, I did not. No.
Bro.
Fun fact though, we were gonna go on that Saturday, like a couple days ago. But we were all like, man, I'm tired. Let's go home. Let's just go do homework, you know. And so we went home. And the like VP or like the next president for next year texted us and was like, hey, are you guys out of the Airbnb? You should be out by 11. So they didn't tell us that when we switched Airbnbs, we had to be home a day earlier. So if we were like going to the museums and crap, we would have to drive all the way back to the Airbnb and pack up and leave immediately. So I'm glad we all wanted to go home.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing then. So what exactly did you do there? I know you said you worked with the prison reform, but like what did that entail?
Yeah, so we went into this building. It's just like normal business building, but it looked really nice. And it was called the Reformer Building. And so it had a bunch of different reform organizations on each different floor. And we got to work with the organization. On the first floor, they have a ready for work program. So there's about 10 to 15 returning citizens, which are people that just came out of prison. And Truman, can you put the Nerf gun away? Thank you, buddy. All right. So basically, I got to help someone with the resume, a returning citizen. And actually looking at his resume, he's like forklift certified and crap. I was like, man, this guy knows how to operate a crane. This is awesome. As I was talking to this guy, you know, I had to help him. I was like, oh, what's your passions? And he's like, yeah, building with my hands. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I have no clue how to do any of that. And then he goes, yeah, but my real passion is I want to build a church. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, a religious guy. I'm not really, but that's great if he wants to do that. And then he goes, but I want to build a church that's strong enough to resist the bombs and the radiation. And I was like, uh-oh. And he goes,
guys.
he goes, how many people do you think we can fit inside this room right here? Because I'm gonna build this underneath the church, make a big bunker. And then when people from the outside try to come in with their guns, the church tower is gonna open, and the bombs from the church are gonna go off and bomb them in the wasteland. And I'm gonna keep everyone safe inside. And I'm sitting here, I can't crack a smile because like I'm a little nervous what this guy's gonna do if I like reject his idea. So I was like, oh, this is so great. I'm so glad that you have like a goal moving forward, but geez, dude, like, but they all weren't like that. One girl had 6 strokes. 7 of her 10 toes froze off in a really bad winter because she was homeless. But she's like 60 or something. Sweetest lady ever. She like would crack jokes all the time. She was like the happiest person there. And she was telling her story basically, and she talked about how she just killed an MFer. Literally shot a dude in the face. And she's like, "Yep, I went to jail." And then she's like, "And when I came out, I was a big crack addict." And I'm like, how are you just able to tell people this? Like, if I was a crack addict, that's ridiculous.
And it's like you meet them and you think everything's going good, and then they just drop a bomb on you, and out of nowhere. That is wild.
But I mean,
I don't know how you kept it straight face when he was telling you about the church, dude. I would have lost it. There's no way I could have kept a straight face.
Yeah, but like I'm saying these stories, but like they were all pretty cool, and they all had like ambitions, and like they all had like high morale, which is crazy because in DC, when you're released from prison, and actually because it's a district, and it's not its own state, the government can ship them anywhere. So if you get arrested in DC, you can be shipped to Seattle to stay for 30 years, and then you come out and you have to find your own way back. They don't give you any money for transportation or set you up for transportation, and they can let you out at like 2 a.m. if they really wanted to, which is ridiculous. But when you come back, there's no halfway homes in DC, and no really like affordable living, or there's not really any shelters either. There's like 1 or 2, but it's still really bad because of COVID and stuff. So these people are really screwed, and so a lot of them are like just super homeless. But the partner org I was working for, they have stipends. So if you come to their class, you get paid every day for 5 weeks, and they tell you like how to do resumes and stuff like that. But they also hook you up with resources for how to get professional clothing for free, how to get free housing for 3 years. Like I said, the stipend. They give out free food, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, it's amazing if you can get into a program like that.
Right. And it's kind of sad that the capital of our country doesn't have these things set in place. So if you do make a mistake, obviously if you're going to prison, it's probably not a small mistake, but they should still be given a second chance at least.
Well, yeah, I mean, with that said, like I'm a big like drugs type of dude. Like,
right,
I don't
exactly.
know. I'm even pretty lame with like marijuana, but I mean, like seeing these people, it sucks that they got put in for like 30 years for having crack or something on them. Like, and then you get in there when you're 18. This guy went in there when he was 18, and he came out when he was 43. So he was in there for 25 years. He came out and he didn't know how to he didn't have any skills. The dude barely knew how to read. The literacy rate in prisons is up to a 4th grader. So you have these people coming out that are supposed to have 25 years of experience, and they barely know how to read. They didn't know that phones are a thing. They don't really know how to use any computers. And so you really just screwing them. And they call a lot of these like jails Department of Corrections, because they're trying to correct what you did. But in that, they're not like correcting your character. They're just having you sit and rot in there basically. And it was sad because we went to a jail, and it was pretty crazy. But like, I don't know, when you go into a jail, some of the girls that were on my trip were like kind of concerned or whatever. But everyone that we talked to was super nice. We got to talk to one-on-one with like inmates, criminals, and like a lot of them had their business license at like 25. And I'm like, these criminals have business license, like they have certifications, like that's ridiculous. And they, let's say, one guy talked about how he got released in November and within 3 months he was back in jail because he said the only way I knew how to protect myself in a city like this is with my gun, and that's what got me back here.
Yeah.
80% of inmates in prison is just due to violations of like parole and probation, which is really crazy too. And I watched a couple documentaries, and Alex, the prison system is a very systemic issue, a very racial systemic issue.
It to it, it's hard to argue with you there because I will say the whole 1900s, mainly like it was kind of fixed in the 1960s, but it's had such a like lasting effect on people because you have these kids growing up without a father because the father's in prison, and then that kid is not going to know what to do, and then he ends up in jail, and it just keeps going generation by generation. So I can see what you mean by that. I get what you're saying, but I don't think the laws we have put in place like currently are systemically racist. I don't think the way it's set up now. I think
potentially, but I mean, then you get into things like gentrification and stuff where they literally push out Black American households, what households they have left, and now then they're homeless, and now what are they gonna do except for turn to crime?
Exactly.
But I mean, the prison system was like made up right after the 13th Amendment, and that abolished slavery. And what did it say in its clause? Well, you can still have slaves if you punish them. So a punishment is slavery. So then a bunch of blacks were put in prison because of simple, like small nitpicky violations, and they were slaves, legal slaves, and that's what started too.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So I can definitely like when people bring that up, it's hard for me to argue that because I agree with it to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
They should have listened to Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate's in prison himself. What do you mean?
He's free. Free the man. He's innocent.
Yeah.
Well. But the what my problem is when people say that the system is racist and say that there's no possible way to break the system because it's been done. Like, look at how many colleges prefer to give a minority a scholarship over a white male.
Yeah, but then you have to talk about, again, minorities have lower incomes overall, and so the reason that, and they have less opportunities overall, so that they give these scholarships to minorities so that it evens the playing field. And I get it, and we talk about, I don't even know what it's called again. We talked about it in high school. The idea that they'll give scholarships or opportunities to minorities that are below some white Americans that are in the same school. And while that feels kind of douchey, I mean, and I'm not saying we like have to pay for what our ancestors did, but I mean, it's 250 years, generational compounding does work, and I feel like, I don't know, I say just get good, man, and then you won't have to worry about it. Didn't you also have some fun, like go to a musical at your local high school? How was that?
It was shit.
I thought
Thank you, Truman.
Yeah. Didn't know I turned stupid. Anyway,
Got him.
If I were to give my honest opinion, wasn't the best.
Why is
But
that? Performances, storyline, what people said, how they said it, technical issues.
I mean, I think Annie as a story is just okay. Nothing like crazy about it. The Annie girl, I thought absolutely smashed it. I thought she did
He
really
did
well.
really good, yeah.
But then kind of all the rest of the people were just okay. And there was one girl that played the orphanage, like
The
hag
head
kinda
orphanage
girl.
person. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought she surprised me a lot. She did really well. But yeah, the rest of them just did okay. I mean, for some of those people, like their roles don't allow them to, kind of steal the show. Like the butler, I mean, he had one funny part where he did like a heel click where that was in the script. I mean, can't really do much when you're in that role, but the vocals were okay. Other than Lauren did really well. But yeah, it was just I don't know. It makes me sad. I I don't know, since I didn't see Madagascar, I don't know how it lines up to it, but
Not as good. But I do have to say, so we were sitting and this kid behind us, so fucking Ronald, what was it? It wasn't Ronald Reagan. It was
FDR.
Ronald Reagan? FDR?
Their brain shit. Yeah, FDR rolls up in the chair, and the kid behind us goes, "Oh my God, that's Abraham Lincoln."
Why was
like,
FDR and Annie?
Because it takes place during the Great Depression.
But why would FDR be there?
Annie went into the White House and was part of a
met the
meeting.
president on multiple occasions.
Yeah,
What?
for like Christmas morning,
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
to find her parents.
Why does every play musical we have to do like have to basically coincide and include Christmas? It's
I don't know.
ridiculous.
You know, but I
And now
kept
that I
getting hit
think
in the
about it,
back
that
of
is
the head.
kind of funny. Freaking FDR pulls up to find Annie's parents in the middle of the Great Depression.
Yeah,
Like,
They
dude.
have
one
more
dude, like-
important things.
Yeah, that one dude like paid him to find the parents, and it's like, dude, we're in like the worst recession of our freaking history, and he's like, nah, we gotta find this
Yep.
chick's parents. Like, okay,
Dude,
but
those kids made it hilarious.
those kids behind
Every
us
time
were
they
so
every
funny.
time they cut the lights and would change scenes, the kid would be like, "Why are they doing that? I can see them moving stuff."
Yeah, he was like, "There's
It was
more, there's
hilarious.
more," and then eventually he asked during the scene change why they were doing it, and his mom just went, "Can't you just be quiet?" And I was like,
Dude.
"Damn, dude, he's just
What do you
asking
say?
questions."
What do you say about Lauren?
Did he say?
Or
About?
what? Something when they were in the movie theater or something in the musical.
Oh, yeah, so like they had a Roxy sign and it like lit up and stuff, and like uh the Roxy sign came out and it started like doing its light show or whatever, and it was honestly pretty cool. Um, and he just went, "Whoa!" And I just couldn't hold it, dude. I just laughed
Dude, yeah.
the entire time.
And then they handed out balloons and he was so mad. He's like, "They'll come up here. They'll come up here."
It was sad, honestly. Like I just hear him behind us go, "Mom, why I not get balloon? Why they not give me a balloon?"
Yeah, and then he finally got one, and I got hit in the back of the head for the rest of the musical.
It was so funny. That kid did make it like 100 times better. It was hilarious. But yeah, overall, strong performance from the lead, but left a lot to be desired for me.
Anyways, yeah, that was cool and all. Caedyn, I'm glad you enjoyed your time. It sounded like it would have been fun and interesting to learn, but somebody else
Thank you.
went somewhere over spring break. And would you like to tell us a little bit about what happened there?
I had a little bit different experience for spring break. Caedyn was being studious and being an academic weapon over spring break. And I was doing the exact opposite. I was laying on a beach all day in Fort Lauderdale, which was pretty insane. If you haven't gone, I recommend going. It is very fun. A lot of people there, a lot of cool guys that we met, a lot of cool women that we also met. But yeah, overall, the trip was fun. Definitely top 3 trip I've ever been on.
Question. Not to
Answer.
rain on your parade, but like, isn't Fort Lauderdale a very basic like spring break attraction?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's this thing called Student Escape, and it was really cheap. And
What was it?
it came with the hotel. They gave you this little gold card that got you into places for free, or you got to skip a line. But it was
lines are you
fun.
skipping? I'm just curious.
Into the 18 plus club.
Oh,
18 plus clubs there.
Was
Yeah.
that the 18 plus club, Alex?
Got to see Young Gravy perform. Got to see Nelk. That was pretty fun.
I don't know who that
Steve
is.
there.
I don't know who Nelk
They're,
is.
they're YouTubers.
Whoa,
Caden's
YouTubers!
never knelt a beer before. in his
Wow,
life.
God, dude, I like YouTubers are so cool to me, right, guys?
Shut the fuck up! If you
No,
met
'cause
PewDiePie, you'd be
We're
pissing your
YouTubers.
pants.
That's what I was alluding to. We're YouTubers.
yeah,
Oh.
Truman. Like what?
God, what an idiot, dude.
If I met PewDiePie, I'd be.
I don't know. I'm just
I'd be
saying,
barking.
Sidemen have been going to Belgium a
They
lot
had the
in their
Sidemen had.
recent videos. If we see the Sidemen,
I'm losing it, dude. I will cry. I will get. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably pass out, honestly. I'd let
I'd go up to
JJ
Vic and punch him in the face. I hate Vic.
I would let any of them roofie me and take me back home.
one of the only minorities in the group, and Truman's gonna go punch him.
All right, so
Anyways.
as we phase out of the spring break era and we're in our last 7 weeks of school, I thought that it'd be kind of nice to, well, Truman, it's like 8 or 9 because he goes to Ivy Tech, but
8 weeks.
yeah, I know because I'm taking a class at Ivy Tech. It's all love. Anyways,
Half love, not fully.
I thought we'd do something fun, kind of, for our viewers as well. We are going to answer some questions.
Bang, 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 bang.
This article, which I learned about, okay, big segment, okay. We are going to be answering some questions from the 36 questions to fall in love, the research behind the viral experiment. So there are 3 phases because I don't know if you guys looked up any of these in advance. There are 3 phases. I'm gonna pick like 3 or 4 from each phase. They each get more personal, and by the end of it, we should feel a little bit closer. So because Truman has been doing whatever, he's gonna answer the first one first, and then we're gonna go in a circle. And our viewers can get to learn more about us. If they want to put down an answer to one of these, I'll pop the question up so they can read it as well.
Hell yeah. Can I add something real quick? Just
go ahead.
If we have any lovely ladies out there with hot ass moms, tell your mom to hit me up.
Dude, talk to. Oh my god. Dude, talk to Young Gravy.
Leave your mom's phone number down in the comments below.
I have Mary Brandt, don't worry.
Wait, what's a circle? Because my layout's weird. So who do I?
It's Truman, me, then Alex and Jacob.
Okay, so I'll go after Jacob.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I start?
Yeah. Okay. So the first question: given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? So they're coming to a dinner. You get to eat and talk to this person. One person though.
Okay, I got a question.
No.
Do I have to pay for their dinner?
No.
Okay. Hey, just take the question at surface value. No fucking diving in.
Yeah, no crazy crap.
I won't.
First.
Okay.
And then kind of explain why.
Yeah, I said Mac Miller.
Why is that? That one would work a little bit weird, right?
I've got a question.
Oh my god, what?
Because he's
Is
well,
Truman is Truman bringing a dead, like his corpse, or is he going to come
No,
back to
he's
life?
bringing Mac Miller before he died, before he was on
Okay,
fentanyl.
okay.
Okay, yeah. Well, no, I want him on fentanyl. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
Yeah, I just think he's a really cool guy. He had a really, I wouldn't
Fentanyl.
say amazing
Really cool dude.
outlook on life, but just very pure person. I remember there was one
Yep, the
interview
fentanyl's pretty pure.
where he did an interview and he talked and he just like looked around the scenery and just like talked about how beautiful this relationship between two old people was, that they weren't even talking, they were just enjoying their atmosphere and how like just beautiful that is. And I think he's full of those kinds of conversations. I think he's an awesome guy.
No, that was well said, Truman. I love that.
That was good, Truman. I wasn't laughing at you, Truman. I was laughing at Jacob because of his face.
Pound
That
it.
one right. Given the choice of anyone in the world, who would I want as a dinner guest? 2 people.
No, what?
I know.
No.
I know. But here's my two choices.
So we go. Take the question at surface value. No changing it.
No, okay.
Goes 2 people.
All right. Well, anyways, who would I want? Who would I want to? Because it's just a dinner, right? We don't get anything after the. What, Truman?
Oh.
We don't get anything after the dinner.
Well, you said 2 people, and then you said, who would I want? So I thought you already had your 2 people chosen.
Well, I did, but now I can only do one. So.
Oh, okay.
I'd say I want legendary actor Jake Gyllenhaal at my table.
Oh God.
And why? Why wouldn't I? He would have to have no shirt on for the entirety of the dinner too. But we we get to talk about like his Oscar-winning movie Brokeback Mountain, and we get to talk about just like all of his different movies, and the guy really has like a great outlook on life, and I feel like he's pretty sophisticated. But if it wasn't a celebrity, I'd definitely go with Colton Brandt, so I could just spill hot spaghetti on him. Anyways, that's what I'm going with.
Question,
dude.
Are you gonna wear your driver jacket, or are you gonna ask him for his?
Okay, well, first of all, it's Ryan Gosling.
You fucking moron.
So I was gonna say Ryan Gosling though, and I was gonna lead with that, but yeah, you messed that up, buddy. You messed that up big time.
Okay.
Okay, what do you guys go? Yeah,
it's Jacob.
Okay,
He's next in the cycle.
Okay. So I would have Nicki Minaj, so she could shake some ass on the dinner table.
I respect
No,
that.
I'm kidding. Probably Anthony Bourdain. I don't know if any of you know who he was. He was a chef who kind of traveled the world, and he had a really, really famous show on. I don't know if it was on Food Network or not, but he ended up killing himself because the producers like cut all of his funding and stuff while he was in a foreign country with a necktie in a shower.
that's crazy.
That is
Dude.
horrible.
Yeah, but
Alex,
yeah,
question?
it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Is he Hawaiian?
No,
Okay.
I want to change my answer. I want to do Jeffrey Epstein because he also killed himself.
Wait. Time it.
Say something stupid like Jacob's mom or
Okay,
something.
I have a question.
No, an answer. Give me an answer first.
If they don't speak the same language,
Doesn't
can they,
matter.
like,
you can get a translator or
he
something.
get like, okay,
yeah.
I think my pick is pretty obvious here. Okay, Lizzo.
She speaks the same language.
I'm joking. I'm playing. Now, on a real note, it'd be my boy Messi. That's been my idol like ever since I've been growing up. And okay, all right.
I need a picture of your backwards jersey on Roblox.
Yeah. There he is. But yeah, I on Roblox I made a Messi
Still
jersey.
do.
But I do. But it's backwards and it's messy, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. But he's been my favorite player growing up. I used to not run a lot on the soccer field because he didn't. So I saw him not running. I was like, I don't need to run either. But he's been my biggest inspiration growing up, I'd say. I've idolized that man forever. And he is definitely better than Ronaldo. I don't care what you guys say. What do you guys say?
All right.
You already know all of us agree. The only one who would disagree would be Thomas. Okay. Next question.
Hold on. It is close. Is it?
Yes.
Tell him shut the fuck up.
Would you like to be famous, and in what way? So I'll go first. So it's not Truman going every time first, unless you want to, Truman.
This is not good.
I don't care.
Okay, so I'll go first. Would you like to be famous? In what way? Yes, I would like to be famous. Not like super famous, but I think just like an influence. YouTube's nice. We kind of just mess around on here, but I would like to do more documentary short film stuff in the next 5 years. But probably get famous off of writing books. I think every old person has to write a book or two and see what happens with it. But yeah, that's me.
Well, now that's what I was going to say, author.
Okay, well, you can still say that.
Well, I want to change it now.
No,
okay,
you can still say author. Just about what? What?
I got a question. So, me becoming famous, does it have to be like modern day, or can I be famous like back in the day? Or in the future?
Probably. No, probably right now.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking if I was like famous during like.
Holy shit! I like how we said we're gonna take these at Circus Diet, and we've asked 10 questions.
But if I'm famous like for being like a Greek god or something, but I'd be dead and I'd be famous, it'd be fucking perfect.
Anyway,
What?
Jacob can go. I don't know what he's talking about.
I was gonna say author of like a book about different national parks and kind of like the experiences there and kind of like the best trails and stuff. I think that'd be a really cool book to have.
It's like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the national parks.
Yeah. Or I'd like to be known as
Nope. Nope.
I would love to be famous.
Mhm.
And I want to be famous for.
it's not gonna be an actual answer. So I'm telling you.
For being the best soccer player in the world. No questions at all that I'm the best. Undisputed.
I feel like that's not what you said, yeah.
Yes, it is. That's exactly what I said.
I can do a little put a quote thing. Say Alex stated on the screen. He said he wanted to.
Those jokes are so
That's
old
not
too.
what I said. That is not what I said at all. Jacob's making that shit up.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, but question about your famous topic then. Wouldn't it kind of feel so you want to have dinner with a man that you look up to that is the #1 soccer player of the world, but then you want to be famous by being the #1 soccer player in the world? Don't you feel like that's kind of a disservice to the person that you're having dinner with?
No, because I'd have dinner with him and then I'd become the best, and then I'd say that I'm the best because I had that dinner with him.
Because you had one dinner with Messi.
Because
Messi
he was my mentor. I'd give it all the credit to him.
All right. Okay.
All right, Truman, hit me with your best shot.
Fire away.
Okay, so my little take on the question.
I was just answer the question, dude.
Okay, well, no. Okay,
just answer it.
So, what Jacob and you said would be like, authoring a book or something.
Mhm.
So like I would want to make a change in the world in like, a good way, but I wouldn't want to be known for that change. So I wouldn't want to be famous, but
You
I
want to
would
be
still
famous. Okay. What would you like to change?
like to make the change. I don't know, like environmental, something with environment. I don't know, make music or something.
Would you
Like do that kind of stuff, but like have like a stage name.
Something that changed the world. Make music.
Just well, like if I have my personal life, I
yeah.
value that more than a social life, I would
Yeah.
say. Like if I were famous, like those two things would be like
Do you mean
intertwined.
work and social? Because
Kind of.
personal is social, right? Unless you mean like
Yeah.
your personal character.
But
you
like
value
I mean,
that.
I don't know. It's hard to put. Like if I were famous, I would just not want to be famous.
Yeah. No,
Like, I
Yeah,
would just
I
want to live a
So
secluded
that's kind of like along the lines of being an author, because like your name's on the book, but nobody, if you see him out in public, they're not gonna know who you are.
so like
Yeah.
who's the dude that did Goosebumps? Who wrote the Goosebumps series?
R.L. Stein.
So you would want like a fake name to
Oh,
be
yeah.
published on the books?
You could do that too.
So like
Yeah,
a ghostwriter
like
kind
that.
of.
Something like that. So where I could still like have my creative ability and like make the change, but then like, still
Mhm.
have my family and have nobody really mess with
If
them.
you were to do something in environmentalist stuff like that, would you want to do something like volunteer work?
Truman, is your house on fire?
No, I see
Turn
that
around.
too. It's light from the window.
Okay, dude. Okay, I thought your house was burning down, bro.
Nope, it's on fire.
I got a little worried there, I'm not gonna lie.
Would you like to do like volunteer work? Would you like to do legislation? Would you want to make your own non-for-profit that deals with that? Would you like to go into schools and educate younger generations on the environment? Like what would you like to do in that aspect?
I think to start out, I would want to work for Patagonia's non for profit, which is like 1% for the world. And then hopefully I could go on to establish my own non for profit. Because I'll be honest, I don't think volunteering really gets a whole lot done. I know it's sad to hear, but I think people need to be paid if they really want to make a difference. So
All right.
Um,
Oh yeah, money is the biggest motivator.
Not true.
I do a lot of stuff.
Have you ever seen Lizzo
money.
walk out on the stage, man?
Hey guys.
Get a whole country movement. By
I
walking.
think my
Just-
biggest motivator is like you get an A on this paper or we shoot your dog in the head. That'd probably be my biggest motivator.
pretty good motivator.
So you're gonna pull like a John Wick type deal.
Yeah, basically.
I saw
Speaking of that,
somewhere.
I heard John
Yeah,
Wick 4 is fantastic.
Oh well, I heard that Keanu Reeves like actually does majority of his like stunts.
Yeah,
and
he does
stuff.
95% of his stunts.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Is very cool.
You mean the guy
Wild
from
take.
Fortnite?
I've never seen a John Wick movie.
Oh, you
Season-
should. They're on HBO Max.
Season 4 of Fortnite.
Mm.
The
The guy from Fortnite?
level 100 in the battle pass.
I have him.
Is it
I
season
have
4?
him.
I thought it was like season 1.
I thought it was season 3.
Not season 1. Yeah, season 3, I think.
Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? And Jacob can go first on this one.
Well, oh, hold on. Why?
Okay.
Well, because we're
wait.
cycling.
Wait,
I
define
would like to
secret
go
hunch.
first.
No.
Do you just have like a hunch?
The fuck? What is a hunch? Like a prediction?
Are you like
Sorry, I asked a fucking question. Sorry.
I'll look up the textbook
Tech,
definition. To
Sorry, I'm basically teaching myself accounting
This
at
ain't
the moment.
right. To
My
assume
teacher just says, "Who lives in the balance sheet?" Nobody. It's a fucking piece of paper. It's a document.
Anyways,
Love her though. She's
a strong intuitive feeling concerning especially a future event or result.
Okay, so like a prediction.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Jacob, go ahead.
so I'd say I would be captured because I believe I am part of something bigger in this world. And I would be held against my will for months on end, tortured. And then finally they would let me free with one condition, and that's that I would spread their propaganda throughout the world and help improve their message and following. And then one day it would snap in my head that these are bad people, and then I'd go against them. I'd start my own revolution, and then I would die heroically in battle, saving South Carolina from being invaded by the Mongolians.
Guys, I feel like some of that is a plot of a movie I've seen. I'm not sure which movie I've seen, but it's definitely a plot of some sort of movie.
No, but on a real note, I think it's probably going to be like falling, like from a cliff or something.
Okay. No, I thought you were gonna be like, you're just an old guy and you fall.
Hey, and I know what movie it is. What is that one movie that I was like, oh, this is a really good Netflix movie. You need to watch it.
Yeah,
And like,
the one with Ryan Gosling. Yeah,
yes,
the Gray Man.
that yes. Jacob, you're getting copyrighted, bro. You're done for. You're getting copyrighted. You
Bro,
gotta
there's freaking feral cats outside having sex, and they're just going.
I can't hear it. It's okay.
Okay, next person. Is it me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Guys, like, I've never been so serious in my life.
Okay.
I know that I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
there's things that happen in my dreams that actually happen in real life. Like,
Mhm.
I will have a dream, like 2 weeks later, it'll happen in real life. So I think I am already dead right now. I'm dead. I'm just
God, I
reliving
hope
life.
so. Oh my God.
Okay, while we're on the topic of death, I have a very, very interesting theory that I already told Jacob this, but I'll tell you that I'll get to that in a second. But I do think that I'm going to die. I don't think I'm gonna die. And
You're
here's
gonna
why.
die.
Here's why. No.
Can you just answer the question?
Just you wait for this load of horse shit that he's about to spew out.
I'm not gonna die, and here's why, guys.
Yep.
Look at me in my eyes. VR is the way I am not going to die. The Matrix. Let's say I get a VR headset. We make a VR so realistic you cannot tell the difference whether you're real life or not. Okay. Then in that alternate universe that you're on, you have the VR on, they make another VR where you can't tell if you're in that VR or if you're back in the second
This is just
reality.
the plot of Inception.
So that is how we extend the human race.
Okay, Truman, how are you gonna?
That is how we do it. That is how we beat death, guys. We just keep creating very super realistic VRs.
Okay, we get it, Allie. Fucking Truman.
That is how it's gonna happen.
So
guys.
it's like Inception in that one Rick and Morty episode.
I thought of this myself.
Okay.
Laying in bed at night. I did.
I think Alex is gonna die from alcoholism. Anyways, go ahead, Truman.
Can't do me like that.
Truman, go ahead.
I don't even drink.
Bro, how can you not hear these cats, dude? They're literally the.
I can.
Here, I'll leave the window.
No,
I don't want to hear these feral cats.
I want to hear
having
feral
sex.
cats having sex,
Hey!
dude.
Oh, they went. Oh, they're fighting. They're not mating. Oh, dude. Dude, they're having a full out brawl in the middle of the street. Anyway. Yeah,
I think
no,
you're gonna get dementia and just forget where you are one day, Truman.
He's gonna die of
Yeah,
diabetes. They're gonna have to ask him the question.
yeah, just old age, probably. Sadly.
55.
Yeah.
No, okay, what? Is that is that your answer? Just old age?
Yeah, probably. I don't really care how I die, honestly.
Did you guys hear about those scientists that successfully reversed the aging
Dude,
effect on
I
mice?
don't fucking care.
You
Please.
should care
You
because it could
make
save
me
your
want to die. Talking
it could
about
save
this
your
shit.
life, Truman. This could be the breakthrough in creating new pancreases for people like you who don't have one that properly works.
Reversing the aging process.
Yes.
reverse me back to when I didn't have fucking diabetes when I was like, what?
And then we can stop it. Yes, you're welcome. Truman, be careful.
I'd rather have diabetes right now than be 6 years old and not have diabetes.
Than whatever Alex is having. I think I'll probably die in a car crash. That seems pretty realistic. What is the greatest accomplishment of your life up to this point?
Holy shit, we went from fucking funny
Set one
to
to set two. Set one to set two, baby.
And there's 4 stages?
No, there's 3, but there's 12 in each.
God.
Yeah.
We went from how do you think you're gonna die to what have you accomplished?
The greatest accomplishment? Holy shit. I don't have very many. You're starting. No, I started last time.
I started last time.
Ah, shit. So, off the top of my head,
One accomplishment. We're not fucking going on and on.
I would say my greatest accomplishment is getting that Viceroy in Fortnite.
Okay, Truman.
Anyways, yep.
Fuck, dude. I don't know.
Working at Tippies. Let's go.
That probably like I don't want to say like my musical endeavors in high school, but that's probably the biggest thing I've accomplished, I guess. What, like being in
Bro's got it.
Alex, I'm not answering your question.
No, it's Christopher Caedyn. Sorry.
11 shows or something, and then being in choir. Or
One thing, Truman. One thing, Truman.
Fuck off!
okay. Or just not being dead yet.
Yeah,
diabetes. Yeah.
Oh.
That shit can just
Diabetes,
take you.
alright.
I went to the hospital once and I didn't
Oh
die.
yeah, because you were like
Big,
gonna die or whatever. Yeah, your
yeah.
blood was gonna turn to acid.
Yep. So there you go.
Sucks. All right, Alex, question.
Okay. Can an accomplishment include something I've done to another person? Like, no. Time. I worded that.
Yeah.
was my
Okay.
little
Yeah.
brother.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
my aunt and uncle used to rent out this lake house on Lake Maxinkuckee in Culver. And me and my brother were down there fishing one day, and he had like a really small reel because we were really young. I was still in middle school, but we were both sitting there fishing, and I go like 10 yards to the right of him. I'm fishing because he's kind of pissing me off. But I hear this big splash, and I'm like, holy shit, Sean caught a fish. No way. Sean got a fish before me. So I look over, and Sean's gone. Like, Sean is nowhere. So I run over there. He's drowning in the water. So I had to grab him by his shirt and rip him up onto the little dock area. And he lost his fishing pole. But he got a fish on the end of it, and it pulled him in. So that's my greatest accomplishment.
That's crazy. That's a great accomplishment because I absolutely adore Sean. I'd say mine is probably getting my 2nd degree black belt and everything that just comes with that. So I guess starting Taekwondo because that deals with like, I don't know, teaching younger kids and
working out.
I
I think we need a couple more stage 2 before we go into who was your first love.
Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it? Truman?
Bro, it's not that hard.
Just leave it alone, Truman.
Yeah,
it's whatever at this point.
You're not that hard.
Man bought this whole setup just to lose to fucking us with a laptop.
I just need to get a ring light. One thing I haven't done. I was gonna say a dumb answer at first.
Go a day without taking insulin.
That's funny. Probably travel more. But honestly, yeah, it definitely is travel more. Like I would want to go out of the country more. But I know no fucking foreign languages, and I'm scared out of my asshole to go anywhere without knowing
Go to
like ever
South
since.
Africa.
Well, I guess I could, but like cost is also a fact. But when I went to Puerto Rico and people would talk to Spanish to me there, I would just freeze. Like I went to a KFC, tried to order a KFC. Yeah, funny, Alex. Talking about the one girl at Purdue. Anyway. Yeah, no, I was trying to order a side at KFC and I didn't know what she was saying. And so I just kept saying yes. Yes. And then she finally said papas fritas, which I knew was French fries. And I said, oh, papas fritas. And then, yep, that's how it went. I got my $5 big box. Anyways, next person.
Yeah, I think it just has to do with art again. Like I feel like even if you're bad at art, sometimes you just want to do art because like you can be so good at a job, but what does that matter? You know? At least with like business. I could be a good finance major. Who cares, man? It's about other stuff that I do. So I think just like being good at like developing art, whether that be like anything really. It's probably what I want to do. Jacob.
I'm trying to think. I would say travel more, but I already travel quite often. And I have a lot of plans for that for like years in advance.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess the only I'm just making myself sound like a meathead, but I'd like to eventually do like a bodybuilding show just to kind of just do it, you know? What's that, Truman? What's that little fucking smirk?
I'm just kidding.
Are you?
I'm just looking at dumbass on the left. God, dude.
Shut up, bro. There's literally we have an entire episode where Truman is playing Xbox.
That's
true.
Not the entire one.
Well, I mean, there's multiple episodes where you do that, so we could probably just do a deep cut.
Yeah.
Super cut.
Caedyn.
All right, Alex. No. It's this episode's like 5 hours long.
Okay, so can you repeat the question?
You already answered.
Did he? No, he didn't.
No.
Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it?
What are you doing right now? Okay, what was the question?
Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and if you have, why haven't you done it yet?
So
He's gonna say bang a woman.
Outdrink a foreigner.
I'm out. Okay, so there's been something I've wanted to do ever since
I hate this fucking
freshman year of high school. And I've never had the opportunity because we don't talk much. But ever since freshman year of high school, when I first saw her on the
What are you gonna
soccer
say?
pitch, walking by our entire soccer team, giving Jacob that Gatorade or water or whatever it was. I've always wanted to bang Jacob's mom.
I knew he was gonna say something stupid. That leads us into our next question. Number 12 on set 2. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
Jacob's mom. Oh.
Jacob, you can go first. You can go first on this one.
Can't ask his father.
Anyways, what was the question?
How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
Not good. If I'm being honest.
Do you want to elaborate, or are you good?
I mean, I don't really talk to my parents as much, but I guess it's because I'm in college and stuff. My dad will send me like news articles about chicken joints that open up across countries, which I think is a little bit weird, but it's funny.
Alex?
Oh shit. Just my mother specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it's definitely a lot better than it was, especially in high school and kind of the last semester of college. I really didn't talk to her much. We really weren't close at all. Felt distant from her, but it's a lot better now. So I'd say pretty good. She's always been there for me. She's always cared for me. I'd say it's more of my part not reaching out to her.
Mm-hmm. Truman?
What?
Relationship with your mother.
Question.
No, don't ask it. I swear to God. I swear. Don't.
Yeah. Laugh it out, dumbass. I hope you choke on that gum.
Truman, how's your
It's like-
relationship with Jennifer Johansen?
I don't choke on anything.
Yeah, I bet you do. It's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I don't hang out with her a lot, but yeah.
All right.
Okay,
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let me see your sweatshirt.
It's just this.
Damn it! I thought you were wearing it.
No, it's not that one. I have that one though.
I did too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I have that one. Because I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. My relationship with my mother. Decent. She has a lot for me. A lot on the financial side too. And she'll send me like internships and be like, get these internships done. I'm like, no. I don't want to do the applications. If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone? Why haven't you told them yet?
Can I regret? Okay, all right. That's fucking easy
What?
for me. Okay.
What?
It's
Truman, you're first. Wake up.
I just went.
Okay,
I
there's
think-
Caedyn.
I think Alex
Sorry.
should go first on this one.
So, if I were to die right now and I wasn't able to talk to anyone, I would regret saying I love you to this woman that I am currently Snapchatting.
No, wait, what? No, it's what would you most regret not having told someone?
Yeah, not having said I love you to this woman on my Snapchat.
Oh, so you haven't?
No, I haven't been talking for that long, not gonna lie. It's been like a week and I'm in love.
Is she a girl you met at Fort Lauderdale?
No. But on a real note, I gotta think about it.
Looking around like they're gonna find the answer.
I can't find it. It's Truman's turn anyway. Circle back.
Sherman, go. I know this is hard.
That's what she said.
If it makes you feel any better, like no one watches these, so you
That's
know.
what she said.
Except for Colton. Colton's gonna know everything about us.
Colton's gonna know everything, yeah. I want Colton to answer all of these in the comments.
No, I don't
Circle
think
back.
I have any regrets.
Regrets not telling someone something?
Eh.
Like even if it was like, man, I'm sorry, Tucker, that I called you stupid one time. Like maybe no?
I don't think I really said anything like that hurtful to my family members, at least.
Truman is also a guy that like doesn't pick sides or anything. He's just like vibing all the time too. So I guess that makes sense.
Pisses me off, Truman. Pick a side.
Pick a side.
Argue
Don't-
with me, please.
Don't be France or whatever during World War II where they just kind of sat there, right?
We did too for a little while.
Well, yeah, but I mean like I think France just gave up.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like my relationships with my parents are good. I feel like they know what they're worth. I think it would have to be one of two things. One, probably Mimi, just because I live I have lived with Mimi for like 15 years, and she's just ridiculously cool. And I think sometimes like she doesn't need to be validated for it, but I don't know. I think maybe she just needs to be reminded how awesome she is. Secondly, stupid women. I think I need to tell these stupid women how stupid they are. That's probably my second one.
How stupid the women are?
How stupid this woman is. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jake. I got one.
Not taking shit from anyone in high school and told people how I actually fucking feel. I've just been like, yeah, you're a dumb. I don't know if I can say that word, but
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of did that and it didn't work out. So maybe it's a good thing you didn't.
nah, but I would have been different. I would have kept berating them until they would have like
Killed themselves.
Would have either gotten wristbands or they would have just been in. I got in big trouble.
Cool metal wristbands?
No, not even just plastic.
Oh. Wait, whoa. Holy shit. That's not what I thought you meant. I thought you were talking about handcuffs.
No,
You're talking about,
wristbands.
yeah.
I don't know what that
okay.
means. What does that mean?
Like memorable wristbands, like
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Mr.
in memory of.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Dude, me and him were
What is
super
that?
close. He's laughing.
So,
Next
What was-
question.
No, Alex
I
hasn't
have
even done it,
answered
you
stupid.
stupid.
Okay,
Fucking
what is
gross.
Alex gonna say?
okay, you know what? Oh, yeah, Truman. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
gave some dumbass answer. He gave some answer at the very beginning. He was like,
Truman, your answer was so shit. I don't even remember it.
He didn't
"Not
have
tell
an
this
answer.
girl- Not tell this girl I
Yeah.
haven't loved her yet.
That's not what I said. Dumbass. That's exactly what I said. But anyway, I would probably regret. Yeah, I don't have anything. I honestly would not regret anything right now. I think God has a path for all of us, and I'm on it right now.
This guy's got the best path, let me tell you.
Hey, I've been pretty happy lately. I'm not gonna
You
lie,
wouldn't
so-
want to tell anyone that's done you wrong, like how much they messed up, even?
That's like, okay. I do have one person in mind, and I would tell that person that they are a fucking whore, and that they wasted my time.
Are you talking about Jacob's mom?
Yeah.
Next question.
Your house containing everything you own catches fire, like Truman's is in the background. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a dash to save one item. What would it be and why? And if you want to do your college dorm versus your actual like house, you can, but it doesn't matter.
Like low key, if this place burnt down, I'm really not losing anything.
Okay, then your house.
Oh, actually, I have this goal actually here. If it was my college dorm, I'd run back in for this golden cowboy hat that I have.
He was.
All right, Truman,
Um,
you go. Oh,
no,
okay,
my actual house though. One thing I'd save. So I have this box in my room full of the letters that me and my sister would write back to each other when she was stationed in Afghanistan. So I'd probably save that because it has a bunch of letters in it.
That's cute. Actually, I never knew that.
Yep.
Truman, go ahead.
Hold on.
Oh, he's gonna find it. It's gonna be the half broken ship. Lego
Yeah, I
ship.
was just thinking it's gonna be
That
like
or it's gonna be his cowboy boots.
It could be his cowboy boots. You might be right about that one. Ooh, now I'm tempted.
Hello.
What is that? Is that a book?
Oh, is it the basketball
Truman
cards?
reads?
Yeah, I got 2 binders of them.
Yeah.
He has basketball cards?
Yeah, from like the
What?
19 from
You
like
should-
the 80s.
You should let my dad see that. Maybe he can like tell you which ones are actually pretty important.
Me and Jake looked through them a bit, but
There's one in there that's like $700 that we found.
All right,
yeah, but
so
that's like PSA 10. And these aren't.
Yeah.
what I'm hearing is that I'm gonna come into Truman's house and burn it down and steal his cards.
I got another binder up there.
That's cool. I never knew you actually had basketball cards.
Yeah, I got them. I inherited them just a little while ago.
Well, now you guys seem like you guys have cool stuff. I don't even know what I would say.
That box of Frosted Flakes back there is looking pretty.
Dude,
valuable.
actually, I got Cheerios. I eat dried Cheerios every breakfast now. It's so good.
So, you know how I
Yeah,
said I went to the
man.
Young Gravy concert?
Yeah.
Dude was signing Frosted Flake boxes and throwing them into the crowd. Greatest thing I've ever seen.
Why Frosted Flakes?
I don't know.
All right. This is gonna contradict my previous answer. This woman that we shall not name made this really cute scrapbook, and I think that it is the best Christmas gift I've gotten ever. So I'd probably save that.
Honestly, there's not really anything.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be one thing, like your dad's lightsabers or something, dude.
But yeah. No, I don't know. Honestly. My great grandpa, I guess there would be a book. My great grandpa had like his old manual that he got from World War II that they would give to all the people that were entering the Navy. And my grandpa gave that to me for my 18th birthday. So I'd say that.
Yeah, go ahead, Alex.
I don't know.
Yeah, go
Maybe
ahead,
my.
Truman.
Okay.
You said I don't know. I thought you were done.
Yeah, it
There's
was.
also I have a thing in my mom's room, which is like VHS tapes of like our childhood, pretty much.
The entire box of like when my mom would videotape like the Christmases and all the holidays and stuff.
Yes, that's exactly what ours is.
That's a good one, Truman. That's actually a really good one.
I would digitally print a copy of Truman's Plants vs. Zombies Lego video that's on YouTube, and I'd save that. I'd save that.
It's the best video I ever made.
My dad had to turn off the comments because it got too many hate comments.
I'm gonna visibly like cry when we get a video on this YouTube channel that precedes 25,000 views, because then I know that I will have made it, that I will have gotten to Truman's like status. Share a personal problem and ask your partner. So in this case, it'd be all of us, because this is the thing about love. And ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. Also, ask your partner to reflect to you how you seem to be feeling about the problem you've chosen.
Long ass question. Holy shit.
Okay, so it's basically just air out a problem. We have to help you solve it and like say how you feel about it.
Oh fuck, bro. Let me pull up my fucking stats homework real quick. I got a lot of problems you guys can solve.
No.
Shit. Okay, guys. I have a big problem.
Yeah.
And it's about a woman.
Yeah. I don't have women problems. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Come on now.
All right, anyways, anyone have a problem they want to air out?
Truman?
I don't have any problems.
Problem.
I gotta be serious during this thing. Fuck.
Let me think on it.
All right, I guess I'll go. And I guess I'll kind of formulate my problem as we talk. So, I came to college, basically had no friends. College sucks balls, right? But then I went on this trip with a senior, a sophomore, and a couple freshmen, and I got to see their outlook on college and how much they've just been enjoying it. So I feel like I've missed out on a lot. And like I absolutely hate being like outgoing to a certain extent, like very extroverted, because it sucks. Because like there are so many douchers out there, especially in the business programs, that are just like full on frat guys like Alex, and I hate everyone like Alex.
I'm not a full-on frat guy. That's fucking disrespectful.
And anyway, so like other than like going on these big trips where you kind of have to be nice to these people and you like have to get to know them, and fortunately everyone that I went with were pretty cool people. Like how else would I make meaningful connections? Because it feels like even when you do talk to someone, like you talk to them once and you never really talk to them again, or they're just like that guy that sits next to you in like an accounting class.
Yeah. Personally, for me, since I go to bed at 10 and wake up at 5, bitch.
Can't do shit around here.
The people-
Can't have no fucking fun in here.
The people at the gym that go at 5, I'm actually like close with some of them because like they're there every morning. So like we'll just like talk and like talk about how like how many exams they have and how they think they did and like kind of what they're doing. But yeah, I think the gym's a good place if you want to go meet people. Just like if there's a woman running on a treadmill that you see, just like kind of get on behind her and start running with her.
Like
just start
to the side of her, right?
Yeah.
No,
just get behind her.
or like the stairs, like use the same machine.
Oh yeah,
just ask
yeah.
it was and stuff. No, but yeah, I think the gym's a good place to talk to people. Kind of just make small talk, and then if you see them again, you can kind of say hey and like.
Yeah,
I would
that's
say
good.
you're in a lot of clubs though, Caedyn, aren't you?
Yeah, but no. I mean, like I am, but again, like some of the clubs don't really meet, or if they do, it's I don't know. Like even with clubs, like you can talk to some people, but you're not gonna hang out with these people outside of the club, really. You know?
Why not?
I don't know. It's so superficial.
Oh.
Like this guy Jackson who went on my trip with me. He's really cool. He's a sophomore, and he he's the VP of outreach for the pickleball club, and he's like one of the founding guys for the pickleball club, and he invited me to do it. So next Sunday I'm gonna like go play pickleball when it's freezing out, and I've never played it before. But
Pickleball's fun.
other than that, I've never talked to someone where they're like, hey, you should like come do this or come hang out or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I've never had that.
I think you have to realize it's also two-sided. Like,
Oh, definitely, yeah. But I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Like, hey, come over and let's play
Yeah.
Risk.
But just think,
I mean,
like they're thinking the same thing to you.
Yeah, but I mean, they got to be cooler than me. I only shoot up. I don't shoot down. I only shoot up.
I shoot wherever she tells me.
I don't know. I kind of get what you're
was that?
saying though. Like, you feel like a.
Oh, we
feel
can't do
like-
that. We cannot do that on YouTube. Cut that out.
You're dumb. You feel like the friendships or relationships should come organically, so to speak. Like you should just kind of form a relationship or a friendship with these people that you're around. But I think at least I've gotten into that mindset as well. Like, oh, I'll just show up to Ivy Tech and somebody's bound to talk to me. Well, I don't talk to anybody and nobody talks to me, so I kind of need to get out of that mindset of, hey, I can make friends by just going here. No, you actually have to put yourself like out there. Like you said, you're going to play pickleball. That's a great opportunity. Or like when we joined the Rochester soccer league, I made a lot of new friends there that I've literally never talked to. Also, some pretty dumbass people. You know, are you guys worried also about what you're gonna do after college? Like, I don't know, like drifting apart from your friends and shit. Never seeing them that much.
What are you guys talking about? We're gonna have the podcast every Saturday.
Oh,
We're not
no,
gonna
I
drift
did-
apart. What are you talking about?
I did. I was talking to my brother about that because he was saying like you don't really realize now, and maybe that's different for me because Caedyn just like I guess I don't know because I don't know, but he said
He's gonna flex about how many friends he has.
like no. High school and college are like the only two places where you're gonna have your friends all in one location. Like he said, that's the one thing he misses about high school and college is that he can't just like go see his friend on a random weekday. He has to wait till the weekend or like a certain weekend because he has so much stuff going on and they live so far away.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know. Like Alex moves to the West Coast, Jake on the East Coast, Caedyn
Hell no, switch that
south or
around.
something. I don't know. Something like that. Like,
Canada.
we're all living like
Going to
yeah, fuck
Canada?
it,
I'm
Canada.
gonna look messed up, dude. They're
don't
gonna
know.
start drawing me differently.
Like what, thousands of miles away from each other. And then it's just like, well, damn, now I'm surrounded by colleagues that I fucking hate.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna send you guys a video every day saying, guess who's not fucking here? You fucking idiots. Thank God.
We gotta do like those cringy memes that Chad Watts would give out during did you guys get any of those during what was it?
Yeah.
COVID?
Yeah.
Where it was like the stupid
Looking
Yoda
for
ones.
your attendance.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just send like I mean we'll still like have a I don't know, maybe we won't. I was gonna say maybe we'll still have a group chat.
Yeah,
We will.
I don't know. But like I kind of already got a
For that.
situation with that with like Thomas, you know. Like I freaking miss Thomas, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel like
Yeah, but with that relationship,
He's a
you
little
always
different,
knew he
though.
was going back too.
Yeah.
yeah, but you know, there's also the realization that you guys are gonna go somewhere else, so it's like
No.
I'm
No,
actually
I'm
gonna be
staying here forever.
That's what I was thinking on doing.
yeah. I don't
I'm
know.
actually just gonna live in Truman's walls.
They're open. They're pretty hollow.
Dude, you're not even
Well,
gonna be there in like 3 weeks. What are you talking about?
yeah, for real. Sad. But yeah, no, I guess it's not really a question, but it's just like, damn.
Okay, well, everybody, thank you for
Hey, no,
tuning in to episode 12 of the Dawg Podcast. We're on Spotify. Don't forget, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below the first person to ever break your heart.
Hey, thanks for getting to the end of the video. If you liked it, consider subscribing. If you want to see the curated playlist for this video, click the top picture. And other videos that you might like will be posted in the bottom picture. This has been Just Another College Kid, and I'll see you in the next one.